Dan Clad here. I am the author of Reignited America and the founder of OperationGreatness.com. Welcome to the Operation Greatness Leaders Lounge. This is Liberation Day. I want to share something with you that's a point of information. Okay, it's called the 1,000-mile stare. We'll share that shortly. Okay, this, my friend, is nothing short of the monumental turning point in human history. This is the greatest thing you have ever done. This is the greatest thing we as our human family have ever done. Everything changes right here. You are going to go to operationgreatness.com/leader. You are going to join my Operation Greatness chapter. You are going to lead your own chapter as well. You're going to use your profit partner link, and you are going to lead, inspire, transform, and liberate everyone connected with you, all your online friends, as well as everyone in your local area. They are going to be joining your Operation Greatness chapter. I'm going to give you the posts to make to transform them. This will be the best thing that they have ever done. You in their lives are the greatest contribution anyone has ever made in their lives. Okay, so context here. We know that, well, it's been called the controllers. I call them the communists, the globalists, the parasites, the predators, the Satanists, the pedophiles, or evil is the summation of them. They run big tech, big pharma, big bank, governments. We are taking our power back. We are leading, inspiring, transforming, and liberating everyone connected with us, everyone we are blessed to be able to serve. On Facebook, I guess it was this morning, I think, and last night is when it began, somebody was showing pictures of the wildfires in California, and they were talking about how this was a directed energy weapon. DEW, it's called. I didn't realize it had a name already like that. I guess maybe I've heard it called directed energy weapons, but I hadn't heard the name DEW before. We all kind of know that that's what's behind all this. We're done. We're done living in fear, being at the whims of these predators, parasites, evil. We're owning our power, because what I want you to understand is, you know what a directed energy weapon is? Like they have let's call it some kind of a military jet that has something on the nose of it that shoots like a directed energy beam to, usually it's a forest, and that's been the cause of the fires in Australia. Remember back then when Australia was burning? Canada was, I think, last year, and I think it was Wyoming or Montana this year was burning, and most of the news didn't even cover it, so most people didn't even know about it. And then, of course, the two hurricanes were weather weaponization. And anyway, what I want, okay, don't give any of your power into that fear programming, because these parasites, the predators, evil, they prey off fear. So give them none of your power. Keep your power within your center. And what I want you to recognize is, because that's the only thing that they fear, is all of us waking to our power. This is what we are doing right here now. You're coming into your power. You're stepping up. You're owning your power. You are commanding your destiny. We all are. We're coming together, and we are leading, inspiring, transforming and liberating, LITL, doing a little more today in being of greater service to more people, all centered in God. This is you taking your power back and you leading and being of greater service, doing a little more, LITL, to help the people that you are able to transform. So you are a directed energy weapon yourself, except you're exponentially like 1,000 suns or 1,000 galaxies more powerful than a directed energy weapon. This is what I want you to really hear, because this is everything. You were playing small. You were holding back because of fear, doubt, worry, insecurity, fear of what other people might think. I mean, okay, I want you to really hear this quote from Marianne Williamson from her Return to Love book. I don't remember if that was in 1979 or it was a while ago. Marianne Williamson pointed out how our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. You are powerful beyond measure. You can't even comprehend how powerful you are. That's why I said that you are more powerful than 1,000 galaxies. And now I'm asking you, imploring you, inviting you to step up, to own your power, to never again play small anymore. November 5th, remember that date? That was when President Trump won the election. That was the release point. That was the turning point in human history, because the veil was lifted. The fog, the ignorance, the hypnosis lifted. I felt the weight off my shoulders. We're no longer held back. We're no longer limited in any way. Now we are using our power. We are focusing it. We are staying centered in God, and we are creating everything that's within us to create. Fully, confidently, purposefully, mindfully, boldly, passionately, exuberantly, you are living your goals, desires, and dreams. You are honoring your divine design, duty, destiny, dharma. Is there any question about this? So I'm helping you as much as you want by you joining my Operation Greatness chapter at operationgreatness.com/leader. If you ever forget, then it's operationgreatness.com/leader. You leading your own chapter, that's how you are having by far your greatest impact. You're blessing the lives of every one of your online friends, as well as potentially everyone in your local area. So I'm going to give you the post to make. You can make your own. I'm going to walk you through the power that you have. So right away today, when you are leading your own Operation Greatness chapter, we're going through my Think and Grow Rich workshop, class number 1 of 3. The whole class, the full workshop, costs others $997. It's included with your first month's membership. You're getting all 3 classes. So today we're doing our beliefs class, which is class number 1. I'm going to walk you through defining what your Think and Grow Rich Alchemy process statement is, and you're going to write that into your subconscious mind, and you're going to begin living that. My vision, and this is what I want you to hear and empower and help create, manifest, live right now, is all of us coming together, and we have transformed the lives of 1.2 billion people in our human family who are living their dharma, becoming very wealthy by leading, inspiring, transforming, and liberating everyone they are blessed to be able to serve. And we have transformed the whole world as a result of this through Next Level Think and Grow Rich, through the Think and Grow Rich workshop that you're doing today by leading your own Operation Greatness chapter through operationgreatness.com/leader. You're no longer playing small. You did that your whole life. That was never fulfilling for you. It was empty for you. You always knew there was so much more for you. This is that so much more. Because now you're transforming all of your online friends. You're getting them to watch this video. It's Liberation Day for them today as well. It's Liberation Day for you as well as every one of us. So they're doing this themselves. They're leading their own Operation Greatness chapters through your link. They're part of your chapter. You're part of my chapter. They're part of my chapter as well. I'm giving them the post to make to lead, inspire, transform, and liberate every one of their online friends, just as you are doing right here. I'm giving you the post to make. I'm walking you through the beliefs class of our Think and Grow Rich workshop. And by the way, that beliefs class itself, if you paid $10,000 for that, you would be so well served. It would be the best investment you've ever made in your whole life. Paying $10,000 and you're getting it today just as part of your leading your own Operation Greatness chapter at operationgreatness.com/leader. So out of our workshop today, our beliefs class, you're going to have your Think and Grow Rich Alchemy process statement, transmuting your desire into riches. And that's how you are being of service, and to whom and by what action are you taking to serve them? And by what date will you achieve that result? So I'm walking you through all of that. So you're going to embed that into your subconscious mind. You're going to fall asleep with that. You're going to wake up with that. You're going to live by that. And you're so much more on fire. Okay, I don't know if you've heard of Earl Nightingale. He created the program that I think was maybe one of the best-selling audio programs of all time, called The Strangest Secret. I've been doing a lot of listening to he used to have a radio program for, I don't know, like 20 years or something. And I've been listening to a lot of his segments, and he stresses over and over again every day how the happiest people in the world, those who live the longest and make the most money and enjoy the highest quality of lives, are the ones who know where they are going. And he says, and which is obviously true, most people have no clue where they're going. And they're just kind of like, this is my words, they're kind of like a leaf just blowing in the wind, never really getting anywhere, not really moving forward in life. But when you now are directed, this is where I'm going, and I'm not going to let anything stop me or stand in my way or limit me. I'm getting out of my own way, and this is actually God working through me to have the full impact that is my divine design, duty, destiny, dharma. And I'm on fire, and that's the source of life, of strength, of vital life force. It's called prana. And this is what is moving you along, and it's like a tidal wave, and it's carrying you forward to the fulfillment of your goals, desires, and dreams. You're living on purpose. You know how much you matter. You know how strong you are. You know that nothing can stand in your way. So are you feeling it? You know that this is what you have to do. This is the higher purpose of your life. This is the higher purpose of social media. Getting chills here. Are you feeling this as well? Because this is monumental. This is the turning point in human history. We had been playing small our whole lives. No more, never again. No, you're so much better than that. You're so much more than that. You are God's instrument for miracles in the world. You are God's gift to the world. I did a podcast about this, and you want to check that out as well. Your life is God's gift to you. What you do with your life is your gift to God. I think that was an unknown author. And I saw that, well, it was just presented to me in the right moment. And I want you to really hear that. So let me say that again. Your life is God's gift to you. What you do with your life is your gift to God. This living on fire, transforming the lives of everyone you are blessed to be able to serve, all your online friends, getting them watching our Liberation Day extravaganza, getting them joining your Operation Greatness chapter, leading their own OG chapters as well, and getting all of their online friends joining their OG chapter. This is the monumental turning point in human history. This is the greatest thing you have ever done. So, for example, on Twitter, I have last I checked, it was 12 short of 182,000 people. I'm getting all 182,000 of them doing this themselves, leading their own OG chapters and transforming the lives of every one of their online friends. And I've got whatever it is, 5,100 or something friends on Facebook, getting them all doing this with with all of their friends. So whatever that is between the two of them, 187,000 or something. Is that right? Yeah, I think so. Then, I mean, so just by you getting your 1,200 people, if we think, I think the average person has more than 3,600 online friends now, but let's just say you get your 1,200 people to get their 1,200 people, you're leading your chapter, they're leading theirs, and everyone connected with them or their 1,200 are leading theirs. Your 1,200 people getting their 1,200 people, you've transformed the lives of 1,440,000 people. How many people in all of history have had anywhere near that level of impact that you right here are able to create? Not too many, right? And then those 1,440,000 people are getting their 1,200 people. Now, my friend, you have transformed the lives of 1.72 billion people. This is the measure of the value of your life, of your contribution to the world. Did you ever have any imagination or clue or even thought that you could contribute so much to the human race? And yet that's what's happening by all of us doing our Liberation Day. So let me talk to you about the 1,000-mile stare. Okay, I learned this from Matt Fury, who's an excellent coach and mentor and leader and inspiration. Okay, he's got something called Theater of the Mind, and it's an outstanding program. And he talks about the 1,000-mile stare. So Matt Fury was I think he was the champion wrestler, and I don't remember if that was in college or high school or maybe both, in America. And someone he was dating looked back at the picture when he was, he had his hand raised and he had the trophy in his arm and whatever. And she was like, "What's the matter? You don't even look like you're happy. You just got this funny look on your face." And he looked at that and he didn't realize it, but he saw that, wow, that's very interesting. And Matt Fury also won the gold medal, the world championship for, and I don't remember if it was in Kung Fu, I think, and I don't remember if it was one style of Kung Fu or all of Kung Fu. He won that in China one year, and he noticed that he had that same look on his face that he calls the 1,000-mile stare. And he first learned about this look from his wrestling coach. And what was his name? Dan Gable, I think. Gable was his last name, Coach Gable. And I think Coach Gable won the gold medal in the Olympics for wrestling, if I remember correctly, for America. And I don't remember if that was in the 1970s, 72 or something. I don't know. Anyway, and so Coach Gable said that he didn't like get all excited and rah rah, yippee, I'm happy and whatever. When he won the gold medal, he was so focused, so driven, so moved along, I would say, by God or Spirit, the Holy Spirit, the presence of God. He was so fixed on that result of winning the gold medal for weeks before, or maybe years before, when he's training. I'm going to get the gold medal. This is everything to me. I'm giving every ounce of power, every iota of focus and presence and power and spirit to this result. And after he's winning that, the gold medal being put around his neck at the Olympics, nothing really changed. And it took about, I think Matt Fury talks about 2 months later for the wind down period, because he was so driven and so moved by this. It's like a freight train moving along in the same direction, or like an ocean liner, like a barge carrying gas or whatever, oil tanker. It doesn't stop on a dime. It doesn't turn on a dime. So he had so much momentum that it still carried him forward for like 2 months before he started to let go or let down his guard or focus. That's the 1,000-mile stare. So I'm inviting you to take in or focus so much. Remember, I said you are a directed energy weapon multiplied by the energy and power and force of 10,000 suns, or 10,000 galaxies, or 10 billion galaxies. Even that is still a close it's like one billionth of your power, or 1 trillionth of your power, because your power is beyond measure and you are God's gift to the world. How you are living your life is your gift to God. You are here to serve and transform and lead and inspire every one of your online friends and everyone in your local community. And we are doing this together through OperationGreatness.com/leader. You are leading your chapter, and you're leading, inspiring, transforming, and liberating, LITL, doing a little more today in being of greater service to more people. So, will you take on that focus, see that result of my greater vision? We together have transformed 1.2 billion people's lives. You are doing that yourself by getting your 1,200 people to get their 1,200 people leading their own chapters. And then those 1,440,000 people are getting their 1,200 people. You have then transformed 1.72 billion people. And yet you have probably a lot more than 1,200 online friends on all the places you post social media, right? How many people is that? So now, once you have your own profit partner link that you are getting as part of leading your Operation Greatness chapter, use your link in all the posts that I'm sharing with you. Watch this Liberation Day extravaganza from the beginning. Post about everything I'm saying. Get every one of your online friends, not just get them, lead them over to OperationGreatness.com/leader through your link. They're watching this video. They are getting on board, because every one of us must do this now. This is how we are all standing in our power taking back control of our lives and fulfilling our divine design, duty, destiny, dharma. This is the 5D lives that we are meant to live. Nothing matters more than this for every one of us to do. So you are so focused now on leading, inspiring, transforming, and liberating every one of your online friends and everyone in your local community. I will help you as much as you want. I will work with you personally to have the exact result that you are determined now to have. And this is what you are using as your Think and Grow Rich Alchemy process statement, and you're embedding it into your subconscious mind every day for the next 30 days. During these 30 days, I want to help you and work with you to transform the lives of every one of your online friends, as well as many people in your local area, region, state, community, country, perhaps, as you are so moved and committed and determined will be your result. This is your life's higher purpose. Nothing matters more than this. So remember the 1,000-mile stare. You're doing this, and this, you're not letting anything stand in your way, stop you, or limit you in any way. You're staying hyper vigilant and hyper focused on creating this achievement. So, do the math. What is the number that you are committed, determined, and passionate to create? And I call it CAMAR, CAMAR, create, attract, manifest, allow, and receive. So take that number, like if we use 1,200 as the example, you are getting $98.50 per person per month leading their own Operation Greatness chapter through your link. So take your number of people you're leading, inspiring, transforming, and liberating, doing a little more today in being of greater service, and multiply that number who are leading their own chapters through your link, and you're making $98.50 per person per month. So I suggest you use that number times 12, like this is how much you're making over the year of leading your Operation Greatness chapter, and use that as your Think and Grow Rich Alchemy process number. So write that out and follow the process to embed that into your subconscious mind for the next 30 days. Will you create that? And I want to work with you and serve you and support you. And all of us are here to help you, because then you're a consciousness keeper. That's where at the top of every hour, if you want, anytime during the day, like when you begin your day probably, and maybe at lunchtime, and maybe mid-afternoon, and then maybe at nighttime, or at least if not at nighttime, then also before you go to sleep, you go to our private members area for consciousness keepers, and you watch the video there that gets you back in your center, in your power, and you're back connecting with this vision. Or you can just consciously tune in anytime during the day, and we're all connecting, and we're all empowering and adding to the power of your vision. All of us are doing that as consciousness keepers. That's phenomenal, by the way. You're also in the America Mastermind, where we're all here to, this is where I will coach you as much as you would like, and we're all here to share what's working for us, share our own posts, go deeper within the training that we're getting each day. This is by far the best thing you have done to better yourself and your greatest contribution to the world. I mean, is there any question about that? Did you have any idea that you were able to transform the lives of 1.72 billion people just by getting your 1,200, getting their 1,200, who are then getting theirs? I mean, this is real. This is an absolute thing. This is by far the most important work every one of us has ever been invited or implored to do, all through operationgreatness.com/leader. So I'm going to be doing my part. I'm going to be reaching everyone and getting them involved in doing this themselves, like all of my 180, whatever, it's probably probably in the 182,000s. As I'm recording this, last I looked, I was 12 away from that 182,000 mark, and 5,000, whatever, 100 and some Facebook friends, and everybody on Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest, YouTube, etc., Rumble, and all these things. Anyway, so make this your result. Create it. Not let nothing stand in your way or stop you or interfere with you or hold you back in any way. All of that is behind you. Now we're all connected, and this is God moving through you in serving more people. So, any questions about any of this? Make it yours. Share your thoughts about this. You're going to be leading every one of your online friends to watch this video. Do that through your Operation Greatness Chapter Profit Partner link, because you deserve the best, because you are the best in transforming the world. And that's my challenge to you. I want you to focus so much, so relentlessly, be unstoppable and immovable in your 1,000-mile stare. You're not letting anything hold you back or limit you. You're done playing small. You're not living in fear, not letting fear sabotage you anymore. No, this is you. You were born for this moment. This is your destiny, my friend. And you're living this, you're feeling this, and you're not going to stop until you've hit that result. Whether that's 1,200 people you've transformed by leading their own chapters through your chapter, or whether that's 10,000 people or 100,000 people, or if you're Elon Musk, 100 million people, or President Trump, whatever that is for him. This is the higher purpose for even them, President Trump and Elon Musk. I mean, we're not holding back because we have 1.2 billion people to lead, inspire, transform, and liberate. So see that complete. So let's do our meditation now. You are a consciousness keeper already, even though maybe you haven't gotten your chapter yet. Do that for sure, and then you'll officially be a consciousness keeper. Where you give your attention, you are giving your power, and that's how you are creating your life and how we are creating our world. So see this vision now. So let's close our eyes. Let's breathe in God. And this is how we are all connecting, because God's breath is in you and in me and in every one of us now. And we are pausing and feeling this, receiving this, allowing and creating this. We are choosing this course, and only this course, for where we are creating our future. This is how we are living our best as our human family. So you're seeing 1.2 billion people have become very wealthy through leading and inspiring and transforming and liberating everyone they are blessed to have connected with them through their own Operation Greatness chapters. They're living on fire. They're living their purpose. They know how much they matter. This was by far the best thing that they have ever done. Breathe in that. People are coming from abundance. They're coming from the presence of God playing out in their lives. They are that instrument for miracles, and that's really letting go and letting God. God is working with them, and their lives are so much more glorious, fulfilling, meaningful, wealthy, prosperous, abundant, fulfilling than they ever dreamed was possible for them. They're living blissfully. They're so rooted in love, rooted in God. They're enjoying every moment abundantly, giving so generously, so freely. They're not coming from lack anymore. They're just, I love you, and this will help you. This will serve you. So of course I'm going to do this to help you and serve you. And it's a gift given freely, unconditionally, because it's the right thing for all of us to do. Is it possible for anyone to have war anymore, or to have anger or jealousy or hatred or envy? No, because we're all coming from God. God is leading us. we're not coming from ego anymore. We're living from God, from our center, from our power, from our strength, from our core. How much more beautiful and loving and free is the whole world now by every one of us doing this. It's the most phenomenal gift every one of us has ever contributed to creating, right? And you're seeing it now. And my friend, you are prime cause, as well as being a consciousness keeper. You are the source of everything that you want in your world. The things happening in your life are just the effects which you created. And we just created that by empowering this vision. So feel really fantastic about how you are creating your life and how we are creating our world. And now you've seen it. So we have this shared vision in front of us. And this is what we are breathing into being. How fantastically do you feel right now? How much more are you present to life, which is the presence of God? How much more are you in your power now as well? Already has this been among the most rewarding, meaningful, fulfilling things you've ever done? How unstoppable are you now? How much more focused are you now? How much are you in that 1,000-mile stare where you're seeing this and you're creating it and you're not letting anything slow you down or stand in your way or limit this full expression of you as God's gift to the world? You're making it happen. And that's the end of the story. There's no other option. Am I correct? We're doing this at operationgreatness.com/leader. So before you share this video, our Liberation Day experience with everyone you can reach, make sure you get your profit partner link so that everyone connected with you, you are leading them through doing this themselves through your Operation Greatness chapter link, and everyone joining through your link is creating financial freedom for every one of us. That's one of the side effects of each of us stepping up, owning our power, and creating the lives that is our destiny to live, to enjoy. So today, go through our Think and Grow Rich workshop, class number 1. Walk through the process that I'm walking you through. Create your Think and Grow Rich Alchemy process statement. Start doing your Think and Grow Rich Alchemy process and do it today over the next 30 days. And then a week from today, we're going to do class number 2. And then 2 weeks from today, class number 3. You're sharing this with everyone connected with you. You're inspiring them to transform their lives and to be that inspired visionary leader among all their friends as well. This is by far the greatest thing every one of us has done. And you know how meaningful this is and how required this is of every one of us now. Am I correct? So take the time. You're going to want to, okay, so right now I'll go to operationgreatness.com/leader. Join my chapter, lead your own, get your profit partner link. And then you're going to want to take the time to watch this, our Liberation Day experience video over again and write out each point and post that on all your social media with your profit partner link. This is how you are leading, inspiring, transforming, and liberating everyone connected with you to lead, inspire, transform, and liberate everyone connected with them as well. With your link and then with theirs. And this is how you are giving people the gift of financial freedom and being of greater service, fulfilling and living and honoring and enjoying their divine design, duty, destiny, dharma. Any questions about any of this? And then share all of the posts that you are making from this conversation in the essay you're sending me, dan@danclatt.com. I'll be happy to work with you personally in our Private Wealth Alliance that you're also getting by leading your chapter as part of being in my chapter. So This has been such an honor. I feel so great about you being that person you are born to be and living the full expression of this and taking me up on my challenge that you have taken this to heart so much. You are the example of what's possible for anybody, for every one of us. In other words, like you're so focusing, you're so emphatic about this. You're living so large, you're feeling the presence of God so fully, and you're transforming the lives of everyone you can, all your online friends, as well as everyone in your local area. And you're just breaking all records. You're raising the bar so high that everyone else is like, wow, you transformed 10,000 people. You got 10,000 people to lead their own chapters. That's your contribution. That's how valuable your life is, how much the gift of your life is, how much it's contributing so meaningfully to the world. And that's the example. I mean, like, okay, I want to just as a side thing, I mean, this is kind of like for acknowledgement, let's put it that way. I want to acknowledge you, like every one of your wins, maybe not everyone, like the first 10 or 50 or 100 or something. I want to acknowledge you to my 182,000 plus Twitter followers and 5,000 plus Facebook friends. I want to congratulate you and, give you an applause and a standing ovation. And, so that's just part of what we're doing because it's fun and it's inspiring everyone else. And your example, like, wow, you did this, you set the bar so high of what's possible for every one of us now. And then someone else would be like, oh yeah, well, wait till you see what I'm doing. And so it's fun, it's competition, but it's driving us harder. It's creating us at that higher level of our creation, of what our results are, how much our contribution to the world is. So stay on fire, stay focused, stay relentless, stay persevering, go the distance, that 1,000-mile stare. Nothing can stand in your way, limit you, or stop you, or slow you no more. Because you made the decision. This is mine. I am God's gift to the world. And what I do with that gift is my gift to God. So I'm going to do everything I can with the gift I am, like transforming the lives of 10,000 people. I suggest you set that as your first goal and then allow all of us to help you create that and work with you until you're living that fulfillment. Send me your thoughts about all this, dan@danclatt.com. Make sure you're doing this by leading your own chapter through operationgreatness.com/leader. Any questions, let me know. Make sure that you're liking this, following me, subscribing, hitting the notification bell, doing all these good things. And thank you.